Welcome to my first ever episode of What's in Your TN. And today we're going to be talking about the 6 reasons why you need to carry a vision board with you. Okay, so I'm a collector of all the things. I make lots of plans. Plan. I do all the planning. Not so much of the doing part. Here's an example. Home improvement projects. It's one of my biggest planning that I do. So I have like all the magazine cutouts, all the ideas. I have Pinterest boards. I have a whole traveler's notebook that is dedicated to my plans for my home improvement projects. And you don't even want to be a part of what's going on in here, of all the thinking about the plans that I'm making. Sheesh, that would wear you out right there. So today I'm going to talk to you about how I'm learning to overcome this. Okay, in this video, you're going to learn the top 6 reasons why you need to carry your vision board with you. And if you stick with me to the end, you're going to see how this all works together as a traveler's notebook user. I mean, why else would I be talking about this here if it didn't have something to do with traveler's notebooks, right? All right, so let's get into those 6 reasons why you need to carry your vision board with you. Okay, number 1, it makes it 42% more likely that you'll achieve them. Number 2, it forces you to be more specific in what you want. Number 3, it helps you to overcome the resistance that comes with any goal you set. Number 4, it keeps you motivated to do something. Number 5, helps you to weed out opportunities that don't help you to reach your goal. And number 6, it gives you the opportunity to see and celebrate any progress. All right, let's be honest. It's that time of year when we start losing steam on those goals that we were so ambitious about at the beginning of the year. It has been such a problem for most of us and for me, and so I've actually changed the time of the year that I start making my goals. I've changed it to my birthday. So instead of planning from January 1st to January 1st, my goal setting, I do it from my birthday to my birthday. And I do that. One of the reasons I do that is because I don't like doing everything like everybody else. And another thing is that I don't know, I don't lose steam at the same time, and I kind of get a refresh at different times, and I think you might like it. You might want to consider trying making your goal setting from your birthday to your birthday and have that be your year instead of the calendar year. So why am I bringing this up in a traveler's notebook community? Aren't we already planners and journalers and goal setters and all those kind of things? Absolutely we are. But I recently had a new thought about why we do it and how we can view how we customize our traveler's notebooks. Why do we plan? Why do we journal? Why do we set priorities? Why do we even care what our priorities are? We're dreamers. We're goal-driven. We want to improve on what we already have. We want to know where we're headed. We have a vision. So why not incorporate all of those things into what we carry with us all the time? Our traveler's notebooks. And so I just thought, why not put a vision board inside my traveler's notebook and get all those things combined, the things that matter most to me, in one place. So I just had that thought that our vision board doesn't have to hang on a wall. I mean, I'd always heard of it, that's why it's called a vision board, but it's the purpose behind the vision board that I wanted to focus on more. When we have our plans in our traveler's notebook, we're looking through it constantly. So why not have the vision for where we're going in our traveler's notebook? Okay, so I have a few ideas on how to incorporate this into your traveler's notebook. Okay, number 1, make a dashboard in your traveler's notebook. What's a dashboard? Well, a dashboard is generally thought of as a piece of plastic. Sometimes you can buy them plain like this, and you can put pictures in them, and I have a couple of them in my traveler's notebook, and you can slide and put different types of things in there that you want to. So why not use your dashboard as your vision board? One of my visions for this year, one of my goals, is to plant a cut flower garden. And so I've put a picture of that on my dashboard. Okay, the second idea I have, if you use a pre-made planner that you slide into your traveler's notebook. This is a ring planner, but you can put those in traveler's notebooks too. At least I make some styles that you can do that. At the beginning of almost every pre-made planner are a bunch of either blank pages or pages you don't know what to do with. So you can cover that up with your vision board. Vision board is generally a bunch of pictures that you put to remind you of what your goals are. So why not cover up those pages that you're not using at the beginning of your planner and add your vision, add your notes. Okay, my third idea. If you keep a journal in your traveler's notebook like I do, I keep a journal that has blank pages that I can write in. Why not, when you start a new journal, why not create a vision board in that journal? So I have this big journal, but I also have a smaller journal. And if you saw my Instagram stories a while ago, I walked through how I did this. It's just a smaller version of a notebook that I keep in my traveler's notebook. And I've gone through and I've put my vision board in this littler notebook. I put pictures and the goals that I'm setting and how I'm doing on my goals at the beginning of this journal. So that way I can have the pictures and I can also keep notes about what I'm doing. And when I journal, it reminds me of what I'm working towards. So what are some things that can get in our way of meeting the goals that we set for ourselves, the visions that we have for ourselves? Well, as you know, I have 3 systems that I talk about all the time in my Instagram and here whenever I talk about things actually. And the first of those is time. Sometimes the biggest obstacle that gets in the way of us meeting our goals is ourselves. Sometimes you're the one that puts that biggest obstacle in there because you haven't outlined your biggest dreams. You haven't decided what your priorities are. And when you connect to your time and you know exactly what you want to have happen and how you want to do it and where you're headed, then you are getting rid of one of those biggest obstacles. The second part of my system is connecting to your life. You get to choose how you spend your life. Other people are there along the way and they, I can't think of the word, they help influence how you choose to spend your time, but you're the one holding the steering wheel. You get to be the one that drives, and so you get to make those decisions. I mean, other things will wait while you decide to focus on what you've made as your top priority. And when you use your vision board to decide what you're going to spend your time doing, then you have connected to your life. So the third, and to me the most important part of the system, is connecting to yourself. What good is it to take the time to think about what you want and how you're going to do it if you don't take the opportunity to write it down? That's what makes it turn into a reality. And that's what we talk about, the top 6 reasons to write it down. It's because it makes it way more likely that it's going to happen. You need to write out what you want, why you want it, and how you want it to make you feel. That's a really exciting part of this. Dream about where you want to be in 3 years from now. Feel how you want to feel in 3 years. And then do those things that help you to feel like that right now, whether you've reached your goals or not. Do those things that help you to feel the way you want to feel. So lots of obstacles are going to come up, but you are stronger than any obstacle that can get in your way. How do I know that? Because you have inside you what you already need to overcome those obstacles. If you don't believe me, sit down and start writing about whatever it is that you think is standing in your way. You're going to find a really great friend that's going to help you work through it. She's going to help you pull from experiences that you've had in your past, and she's going to help you work it out. You're going to see it laid out right in front of you as you're writing it down. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen the first time you sit down to write, but I promise as you make this a part of your process of living out your vision board in your traveler's notebook and you make writing a part of that, you're going to see that you're going to figure these things out. You have whatever it is you need within you to overcome this obstacle. I want you to take me up on that bet. I want you to try it and see if I'm right. So there you have what I think are the top 6 reasons that you should carry your vision board with you. And I gave you my 3 systems and how those work into helping with you to reach your vision, whatever that is. So I hope that you will give this a try. I hope you will let me know how it goes. I hope you will leave me a comment and tell me if you've tried it, what things have worked, maybe some things that you learned along the way, and how it's helped you to get closer to your goals and to your dreams. I want you to know I'm here rooting for you. I'm here to support you and help you. I'm here to make traveler's notebooks to hold all of your most important things so you can keep it all together, so your life feels more put together. So until next time, have a great day, and I'm sending you lots of love.